precious evening to you out there. Welcome to the Cradle TV show on NTA channel 12 Uyo. Enobong Obonkofi is my name. On today's edition of the show, we will be taking you through a documentary showcasing the just concluded empowerment program stroke constituent appreciation, which was organized by Senator Godswill Obotopabio in collaboration with SMIDAN for the good people of Ikotekpene Senatorial District. We will be bringing that event to your doorstep. On our interview segment today, we will be playing host to retired DIG Udom Ekudom, the chairman Tower of Ivory Schools. We will also be taking goodwill messages from well-meaning Nigerians on the celebration of Democracy Day in Nigeria. It promises to be really insightful, so I urge you to stay and let's do this together. I will step aside, we take a musical break, and when we return, the rest of the show continues. Thank you for joining us. Let's get it done.
I want to go home. I'm from Akwa Ibom. In case you don't know, Akwa Ibom, we can enter moto or fly for aero and land for Uyo. You should come with me. I'm missing the love at home. 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 Home sweet home, no place like home. I'm a king at home, so baby feel at home. You're in Akwa Ibom, and it's sweet like a honeycomb. You go chop and go carry go, cause they call it the promised land. I'm so proud of my motherland. Doctor, call me what you want. You hear me, this is the home of soups. You want a family, can you come? You love this how it bank from bomb to pot to milk. No need for spoon, no need for plate. Waste of time, just fight by life. Please drop the knife, let joy is life. Nature is life. In case you don't know, Akwa Ibom, we can enter moto or fly for aero and land for Uyo. You should come with me. I'm missing the love at home. I'm missing the love at home. I'm missing the love at home. I'm missing the love at home.
The management board of the Cradle Media firm, producers of the Cradle TV show and publishers of the Cradle newspaper, felicitate with Sir Ibange Pabio on his recent appointment as member governing council of Federal Polytechnic Ukana by His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari. We thank the President for this honor and recognition done to the people of Akwa Ibom State just on his assumption of office. With Barrister Ibange Pabio's wealth of knowledge as a star-studded administrator, a learned counsel of no mean repute, we have no doubt in his inputs towards the development and growth of the institution in line with the yearnings and aspirations of Mr. President. We pray for God's wisdom and direction on him. Once again, congratulations, Sir Ibange Akpabio. Signed, Mr. Manuel Lufon, Chief Executive Officer, the Cradle Media Limited. It is exactly 20 years we regained democracy in Nigeria. This do not come on a platter of gold, nor was it given, but was earned through hard work, labor, sacrifice, agitation, fight, and struggle by Nigerians, especially the pro-democratic movements and the students. Leaders who championed this movement were humiliated, threatened, arrested, and illegally detained. The likes of Alfred Riwani, Kudirat Abiola lost their lives in the cause. Students were also arrested, maimed, and scores lost their lives in the agitation of the return of democracy. All the sacrifices meant to secure democracy, human rights, freedom to choose leadership, and rapid development were genuinely conceived. It was Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States of America, that succinctly defines democracy as the government of the people, for the people, and by the people. The description encapsulates the whole essence of human existence we enjoy today, even though we still have a long way to go. But never again will Nigeria experience the uncivility, crude and abusive human rights perpetrated by the military during those inglorious days of military dictatorship. Now that June 12 is officially recognized in Nigeria as Democracy Day in honor of Chief MKO Abiola, the globally accepted winner of the most transparent election in Nigeria, done through option A4, the fight is now completely won. Democracy has come to stay. On this Democracy Day celebration, I call on all leaders who are beneficiaries of the long struggle for democratic governance to see it as service to the people, not for self. The federal and state government should be committed to development in all facets: infrastructural development, institutional strengthening, human and capacity building, healthcare, security, and most importantly, education. In this new dispensation, more funds should be committed to education. Not less than 15% should be captured for education in all budgetary allocations. This is the best that can be given to Nigerians and projects for a future. Our founding fathers planned for Nigeria. Finally, I would like to congratulate President Muhammadu Buhari, the governor and legislature that have been saddled with the responsibility of piloting Nigeria in this new dispensation. May you find courage to do what is in the best interest of Nigerians, of the Nigerian people across all divides. Happy Democracy Day. Signed, Comrade Danielson Bamidele Akpan, GCNS President. It was a day filled with joy and gratitude as the good people of Ikotekpene Senatorial District trooped out in good numbers to celebrate and welcome their son, Senator Godswill Obot Akpabio, who in collaboration with Small and Medium Enterprise Development Agency of Nigeria organized the Phase 2 Empowerment Program and appreciation of constituents. Amidst applause and cheers, Senator Godswill Akpabio addressed his people by first thanking them for their support. He took out time to list a few of the many achievements as a former governor of Akwa Ibom State and a senator who represented the people of Ikotekpene Senatorial District.
Let me start by thanking you for voting for the president. For me, God was with the president. God is with the president. God is with all of us. Amen. Just a message from President Muhammadu Buhari. He says that he knows what happened in Akwa Ibom. And that he is appreciative of the over 35% that he received from you, even at that. And that he is going to remember you. Amen. So just note that the president will not forget these things. The federal government will remember you. Amen. This is the first government in Nigeria that has thought of the plight of the less privileged. Yes. Even to think of market women, even to think of unemployed youth, even to think of feeding school children who are around here. Nothing like this ever happened before. And look at the amount of infrastructure. We are consulting the second Niger Bridge today, and we are consulting the Mambila Plaza hydro power dam. And so many things are happening in Nigeria. Before now, federal government used to pay salaries only. There was nothing. At least I was governor for 8 years. I didn't see any federal presence there, except the police in government house. That's the simple truth. But today, a lot of things are happening, and more things are going to happen. As soon as he settles down, I'm assuring you that he will continue to carry on. My prayer for my senatorial district, for the whole of Akwa Ibom, is that God will keep you alive. And reap the fruits of your labor.
Senator Akpabio assured the people that he will continue to serve them and will also recover his mandate to go back to the chambers for a better representation.
So my fellow commenters, my dear women, my children, my brother, my elders, let me say that the Ikotekpene Senatorial District is blessed. 4 years ago, you sent me to the Hallowed Chambers of the 8th Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to be your mouthpiece to be your eyes and your ears. As we held the final plenary on Thursday, June 6, 2019, I felt a strong obligation to run back to you, not just to say thank you, but to let you know that that first set of the journey has ended, and that a new one will soon begin. Together, we can look back with pride, Chairman, and say that yes, indeed, in the last 4 years at the federal level, your voices were heard. Your voices were heard. You not just make up the numbers in the Senate. You stood out. Yes. You have been a force to reckon with. Yes. It was a testimony to the abiding faith and trust that you have in me. You still have. Yes, sir. As a leader. Yes, sir. That made my colleagues in the Senate, the single senators of the then PDP I belong, to make me the first elected minority leader. The first person to be a minority leader within a few days of being inaugurated into the Senate. Okay. Then I had to leave that exalted position 3.5 years after. Mr. Unity. In search of a better deal for you. Yes, sir. And in an attempt to stabilize Nigeria, in the national interest, I did not defect, I moved. Yes! Initially confirmed. Yes! I did not defect, I moved. To join in the committee, to join with the president, and to join the rest of the APC. Because the success of the president and the APC federal government is a success. The security of Nigeria is very important and paramount. No group should conspire to bring down government for the sake of their own selfish interest. And that was why I moved. Yes. And that was why I even did that day in Ghana, I moved up to 7 times. I said I have moved. Yes. I have moved. I have moved. People did not understand. But when the court pronounced that gospel did not affect, that gospel moved. Vision. God gives you a vision. And the vision was that of movement to make Nigeria greater. Join the president to take Nigeria to the next level. Don't mind those who do not understand. Those people must exist in the society. Even when Nehemiah was recalled to build the broken cities of Jericho, and what happened? There were the Sambalats and the Tobias who tried everything to pull him down. And he said, no, I know what I'm doing is good and I will not come down. So I assure you that no matter what the evildoers are doing, I will continue to serve you. I told you the story of the man that saw the scorpion inside the water. He put his hand and tried to bring the scorpion. The scorpion gave him a bite. The scorpion was drowning. He ran and then tried to pick up a leaf to take the scorpion. As soon as the scorpion came here, the scorpion gave him a bite. He threw the scorpion back into the water. But he didn't know what to do. So finally, he ran into the bush and brushed a long stick and pushed it in so the scorpion can climb on the tree. Climb on that stick and come out. Another person who was watching was so surprised. I said, this scorpion has beaten you more than 3 times, and you still came in and saved the scorpion from drowning. You know what he answered? He said, it is in the fashion. It is in the pattern of the scorpion to bite. It is also in my word, in my nature, to save life. The scorpion can bite while you are trying to bring it out from drowning. Are you getting my point? He can sting, he can bite, he can do anything. But because of my nature, I will continue to save the scorpion.
High point of the event was when the senator made presentations of books and school bags to thousands of school children, and also presented checks of 100,000 naira each to 1,200 constituents to help alleviate poverty, boost businesses, and serve as scholarship to students. The people filed out joyously to receive their empowerment.
We'll need all of you, okay? Pictures. What of Congratulations. Congratulations. Continue to be a good supporter. Okay, everyone here is here. There are over here about 790 on the list. I don't know if others of your colleagues are involved. So take this. Congratulations. There are number 505 at the back.
In a thank you remark, some beneficiaries of the empowerment program thanked and appreciated the distinguished senator for his superlative representation.
I stay here now.
When I went to Abuja and looked at the senator's face, he's so ultimate, I'm for academy. I'm going for regulation. He's not for regulation, I don't think. That means his mandate is on the way. And I told all of you that all the student mandate will be recovered. Remain steadfast because God will soon answer your prayers in Jesus' name.
The empowerment has shared it in equal part to all the local government that belong to this economic benefit district. I want to tell him thank you, and I want to tell God to bless him more and more, to give him the grace for him to continue to do what he has been doing to the latest privilege.
Definitely, we are part of Igor Senatorial District, and we cannot be left out in the scheme of things. Senator Akpabio is a thoroughbred politician who has done well as far as the legislative business is concerned. That's why we all say that he has to go back. Irrespective of the manipulations that has been done with his mandate, we are very sure that we are getting back the mandate. So let me express my pleasure over what Senator Akpabio has done, and all that we have to do is to pray for him to keep going higher and higher and higher, and give the people of the Ikore Senatorial District effective representation. Give the people of Akwa Ibom State good representation. Thank you very much.
Senator William Akpabio is a very nice man, a very good man. Even though the election, the past election, being like what people say, a lot of words against him, but he don't panic. He still do good things to masses. I wish him good luck. He will win the case. We know that one. We will pray. All the party, the faithful, will pray for him. All APC, I'm from Ikono. All Ikono people will still pray for the success of it.
Consolata Eto, Nsei Moita, Esrema Joshua Okon, Victoria Dominic Bukon, Ifyo Umo, Gideon Tom Aban, Pastor Matthew Joshua Odo, Samson O.M., Elder Sian Jumbo, Eyano Ededon Aban, Victor Dominic Aban, Elder Ezekiel Okoneya. Idoyen Itata, David Umo, Okoko Udawa, SM Augustin Aban, Udwa Ben Arafide, Innocent Rutin, Ekerete Dereban, Edemeka Ekorodo, Mfon Usara, Joy Emone, Agnes Okeke, Delma Etim, Susanna Ubani, Evelyn Efion, Enobo Asokwo, Ibo Rapan, Mbaseda, Eno Opo, Helena Anita, Idobong Subo, Ifeoma Onyeji, Akwawe Ekpom, Shoma Ihu, Emmanuel Okoye, Maria Jacinta, Ijoma Abia, June Apan, Mfon Ezekiel, Enobo Udo, Happiness Basi, Ubwa Okon, Victoria Ubo, Nsebon Okon, Imabon Ubon, Victoria Okon, Mebedwe Ime Okon, Mary Ebon, Sarah Enimfon, Margaret Augustine.
This act of love by Senator Godswill Akpabio towards his people in a time like this speaks volume, and the people are indeed grateful.
Welcome back. Emmanuel Ofon is my name. The people of Ikot-Ekpene Senatorial District in Akwa Ibom State have received with shock such a massive empowerment by the distinguished senator representing the Senatorial District, distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio. There are confusions they've received with shock why the senator have decided to come out with such an empowerment at this point in time. Some have said senator is a philanthropist truly. Some have received the empowerment package with mixed feelings trail. The chairman, governing council of Tower of Ivory School, Deputy Inspector General Udom Ekpo Udom, who is going to give an explanation and insight into the empowerment, the just concluded empowerment of distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio. You are welcome, sir. It's a pleasure for the people of Ikot-Ekpene Senatorial District to have Senator Godswill Akpabio to come out with such an empowerment as the chieftain of the All Progressive Congress. So what's your assessment to the empowerment?
You're welcome. I want to say this. I'm not saying this because I belong to the same political party as Senator Godswill Akpabio. What I'm going to say also is not because I'm from one as Senator Godswill Akpabio. I'm going to talk as a real one that comes from Akwa Ibom State. I don't know really how God created Senator Godswill Akpabio. I never knew him before he became the governor of this wonderful state. I didn't know him. It was his good works that begged me to God know him when I was.
You mean you didn't know him in time he was a governor for Akwa Ibom State?
I did. What I'm saying, I didn't know him before he became governor.
Okay.
Before he became governor, I didn't know.
Okay.
I knew him because of the good works. When I heard he came to transform Akwa Ibom State, let me go and see my state.
The uncommon transformer.
And I came and saw that my state that used to be a village state has become another Abuja in this part of the country. What I'm trying to say is that the man, God created him in a special way. And you have said all. He loves his people. He loves sharing, and so on and so forth. One would have thought after he had transformed this state to this state when he was a governor, he should have stopped there. But he went to the Senate and continued with his good works. He's the first senator. I'm not a small boy. I've seen in my life that has done what he's doing now. Other senators have been going to Senate and coming back with, they'll complain, don't mind, nothing, but this man, look at what he has done for the past 4 years. He has brought infrastructure to all the nooks and crannies of Ikot-Ekpene Senatorial District. Apart from that, he has even gone beyond Ikot-Ekpene Senatorial District, building roads and other things for other people. Who again in this state can claim?
How do you feel when you hear people calling such projects monuments? Like the flyover, the Tropicana, the completion of the airport, and so on and so forth. Then people address such projects as monuments. So how do you feel about it?
It depends on what they mean by monuments. A monument in the sense that till all of us there, we continue to remember Godswill Akpabio for these good works. The flyovers, airport, international stadium, etc., etc. So in that aspect, I believe that all monuments, there was no other person has done that. It could be a future one can do as much as he has done. But he has gone too far to say that all these things that were not here before, they are here with us now. So, what to call a monument or anything, I like it. Because to me, it means that we are going to overlive these structures, infrastructure that we have in all the new aspects of this state. I want somebody else to come and say it will be a monument like Akpabio did. Yes. You are not president like that. Then in the next few years, we are not going to compare ourselves with the again. We are going to compare ourselves with the foreign country. I'm telling you.
That's a food
So,
of thought.
Gospel Fabio is a God gives person to acquire state. Like I said earlier, I never knew before he became governor. It was his blue work that made me to go near him. In fact, it was his blue works that forced me to come back to acquire state.
You mean it after your retirement?
When I was in service, my plan was to, after my retirement, live somewhere not in Akwa State. Why? Because other states were better than Akwa State.
Yes.
So I've gone around the whole country, saw good states, good state capitals. I said, I would not go somewhere in the local government area, known as Akwa State. I would not. But because he came and transformed the state, that forced me
such an investment
to come down to Akwa State.
You came with an investment.
I'm now helping people, helping the government to employ, and helping the government to educate people.
Yeah.
So this is
quality
the
education.
work of the man known as Senator Obuts, what we wrote to Fabio.
Okay.
Can I say at this stage, I'm not too fast, that I'm appealing to my people, the Kwabumite in particular, to stop insulting this great man.
Yeah.
The man is great, he continues to be great. Anybody is insulting himself, insulting God. He did not create himself. God created him and created all of us. But I think God gave him something special. Instead of continue to call him names, continue to applaud him. It's a wonderful man. Anytime he is there, I feel happy. That's why we continue to be with him. Nothing can stop me from good with him. Because I know that he's somebody that loves the people. He's somebody, one of the few people that understand what they call politics. Like these are 99.5% of people who are politics don't know what we mean by politics. They are there to a best wealth, to take care of themselves. But this man known as God's will of Fabio, that politics is for service, to serve his people. He came and said, continue to serve. By the grace of God, he's going back to the Senate to continue to serve us, not only in this state, in the whole country at large.
About 1,200 Ikotekbene Senatorial District people have received seed capital to start up their business in conjunction with the small and medium scale enterprises. So what is your message as an elder statesman, as a stakeholder in the business, as an entrepreneur? What's your message to those beneficiaries out there?
So a few months back, this senator, this uncommon senator, came back to Akwa State and doled us the sum of 250,000 naira each to people here, free of charge. And they should go use this money to develop their businesses. What we have not had before in the whole country. Now, after the completion of the first 4 years in the Senate, despite the fact that some people conspired to embarrass, they did not embarrass him, they embarrassed all the Kwabumite. He has come to do again what he did last Saturday. How could one believe that after some people conspire to embarrass you, you come back again and select 1,200 people
to empower at the expiration of your tenure?
Poor people, give them 100,000 each. Go and develop your businesses. Look at the students, the pupils, they lined up, you gave them books, you gave them everything about the school. I don't know how to thank him. And nobody can thank me enough in the Bible state or in Nigeria. But I know what Almighty is going to reward him 1,000-fold.
Thank you. I believe you had an impactful moments with a man whom I believe if he speaks, the people should believe. A man whom I believe he has offered to Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria, and West Africa at large in terms of quality education, an elder statesman. the Deputy Inspector General of Police, retired DIG Udom Ekpo Udom. Thank you for the moment. We hope to see you back. Thank you, sir, for giving us your audience. We hope to hear from you some other time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Welcome back. That's been the much we can take on today's edition of the Cradle TV show. We sincerely hope we were able to inform, educate, and entertain you. Thank you for staying with us. We return same time, same station next week to do even better. For now, it's bye from us.